Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's Carolina taking on Texas. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And towing the slab in this one, James Conner. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go now? Now here is Enrique Bradfield Jr. Outside low, 2-1. And strike two.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
Now this is in the air down the line. Gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Take a look at the lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher,
Samuel Basallo now at the plate. Two down, nobody on. On the outside corner, and that's strike two. Swings and misses, struck him out. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And today on the hill, Melvin Casilla.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Xavier Steele. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out this side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back in Arlington, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Austin Callahan. The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. No score here in the second. Now fly ball to right center. Blaze under it. Drops into the glove. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Martinez digs in now. That clips the corner.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Globe Life Field, and now the center fielder, Noah Monroe. Ball to strike. Out towards right center field. And there's one away.
That is it. The right fielder,
Homer Jackson will hit next. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Comes a 2-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Batting 6, the catcher, Benjamin.
So up next, Benjamin Carter. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
2 outs. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Fires over to first. Out number 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now it's the shortstop, Kyron Paris. Well struck right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now it's going to be Emmanuel Rivera. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is outside. Rip towards third. Slings to first in time. And stepping in is the speedy Enrique Bradfield Jr. Paris on at second with 2 down. That catches the top part of the zone. And the count 1-2. A swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
All over that one right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Adams getting ready to hit. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab on the run. 1 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Now it's the rookie DH. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a...
Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. Headed for the plate. The throw in. The tag, safe, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop. And that drops in for a strike. To the right side, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes. But
there goes the runner. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Now here is Xavier Steele. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, number 9. And he deals. Swing and a foul out of play. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Samuel Basallo on the ground to third. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Callahan. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. This one popped up. And that is that. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Xavier Steele.
Xavier Steele.
That's ball 2.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Slings it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Robinson.
Here's the left fielder, Sean Robinson. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And it's even up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Paris makes the grab. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 11,
Noah Monroe, the next to hit. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a big swing and a miss.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Callahan steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. That's to third, and that one handled. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, number 24.
Martinez now at the plate. Next pitch is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first with 1 gone. Vance Honeycutt will hit next. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Kyron Paris in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, 1 out. Paris digs in now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Movement in the bullpen. Number 38 warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Beck also throwing. Inside. The count now 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. We're tied at 1.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
So digging in, Emmanuel Rivera. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
The batter, the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Enrique Bradfield Jr., the next to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a swing and a miss.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, all even at 1 apiece. Back in Arlington, bottom of the inning, stepping in, Homer Jackson.
That's ball two.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And now it's even up.
2-2 to count. Three and two.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Carter getting ready to hit. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And here is Christian Campbell. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Doug Adams. Carter leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next is the designated hitter. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Up the middle. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
If he would have had just a little quicker release going up the middle, he's maybe able to get that out right there. And that's the kind of play that defines the best shortstops between just the average ones.
First and second, 2 outs. Steele will hit next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. On the move. That is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 5 innings complete. The Longhorns out front here, 3-1.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 38,
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
3 balls, 1
Well,
strike.
these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Samuel Basallo digs in now. Man at second. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's one down.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Austin Callahan, the next to hit. That clips the corner. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now Brett Wisely, and there's a ball. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. The run comes in from second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. And another big at bat coming up here, looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
So runner at second, 2 down. Martinez now at the plate. Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count now even up. Fastball is outside. Vance Honeycutt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now the left fielder, Vance Honeycutt.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
On a line out towards center. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 29.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now Sean Robinson. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
And the batter now, Noah Monroe. Here's a 2-1. That one to first. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 20, Homer Jackson.
So 2 down now, and here is Homer Jackson. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Jake Bird, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tristan Beck.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Well, 1-run game. Kyron Paris getting ready to hit. Looking to get the tying run on base. Just missed. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. 1 down, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Blaze on his way over. That's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Next to hit, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And next is the designated hitter. Popped up. Should have this one. And he makes the catch. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jake Bird.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Benjamin Carter digs in now.
The catcher, Benjamin Carter.
That's too low. And it's 2-1. There's the swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Center field. Bradfield makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in, Christian Campbell. And it is 2-1. Up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Doug Adams.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Doug Adams. Next offering is in for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Two outs. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Lewis.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Well, one-run game. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. In the air, center field. Brings it in, and there's one away. And now Austin Callahan. Two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Now at the plate, Brett Wisely. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Johnny Rodriguez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now it's the shortstop.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out to center. Bradfield under it. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Xavier Steele will hit next. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Nick Sandlin.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And now the right fielder, Martinez.
The right fielder, number 24.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is down low. Vance Honeycutt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses. And a full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
3-2 now. Kyron Paris in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Ball 4, he walked him. And that'll keep the line moving.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
One down. Kyron Paris now at the plate. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's a double play to end it.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.